Hello everyone, welcome back to my Unreal Engine tutorial series. So today I'm going to work on these element counters that you can see in this top left corner of the HUD. So here this is the first one is fire element, and the second one is poison, and the third one is frost. So these are the elements that are available in my system, and so I'm going to use this fire elements when I use fire arrows, and poison element when I am using the arrows to poison. And also the third one is frost, which I haven't implemented yet into my bow and arrow system, and but I'll add it soon. As always, this episode is sponsored by these generous Patreons. Thank you very much for the support you guys are giving me. So this is my design for the three elements in Photoshop. So here the first one is fire element, so maybe we can think of it something like oil, and the second one is poison element, and so this is the element that I am consuming when I'm using poison arrows, and this is when I'm using fire arrows, and this is frost. So yeah, when I use I haven't implemented that yet, so when I use the frost, so it will do something like um, freezing the enemies with frost arrows. Okay, so this is the design in Photoshop. So let's implement this design into my HUD of the game. For this I need to get this rectangle and this piece of square icon into the Unreal, and here I have imported those three icons I need into my help bar folder in Unreal Engine. So let's open our widget HUD, right, and I'm going to add those these elements to this widget. So how can we do that? They should come under this part. Well, since there are going to be three identical elements, I think I should create a new widget type for them. So let's create blueprint, no, user interface, and widget, wdg element. Right, now let's drag and drop one of these. What's the size? I'll anchor that into the top left corner, and the size should be 100 and 100. Let's see. Okay, now let's add that widget into the HUD. Alright, this seems too big, so I need this widget to be scaled with as I increase this size. So let's anchor this one like this. Now it will take the whole area defined by the widget. Come file. Yeah, like this. Now I can set the size here. Let's try 60/60. No, that's still too much. Let's do it manually like this. Okay, 40/40 is good. Right. Right, and let's add a text element. Same as before, I'm gonna anchor it to the whole text, whole area, like this. And let's try some dummy value like 12. Justification. How can I align this one vertically? I need it to center vertically. Let's increase the font size to match this area, and let's see how it looks here. Okay, that's not going to work. Yeah, we can do this. We can scale the canvas to match with the size that I have given before, so it should be 40/40. Yeah, like this. Now I can match the font size. This should be like this, but it needs to be a little bit to the center. Okay, it's correct now. This is how it looks here, and this is how it looks here. So I need two more of these, but with green background and blue background. This is still not aligned correctly. That's okay for now, I guess. Right, so now how can I create another two of these just with only the texture change? Well, here I can't create a child class like this, but I can do this. I can create a child class of that widget element like this, but still I can't really access these parameters. I'm not sure why. Maybe can I change? Okay, it's not going to work like that. So what can I do? This is image. Let's change this variable name to pg. Right, and here let's see if I can, in the construct, let's see if I can change the texture of that pg. Alright, let's get pg. All right, set brush from texture. Okay, and let's use poison and compile. It seems it's not working as well. Anyway, let's try this event. Okay, that is working now. That's good. So right, let's rename this into wdg poison and drag and drop that one into HUD with the same size. It should be 40 by 40 like this. All right, and I need another one. Let me duplicate this one and I'll name it frost. The texture change, I'll disconnect this one because I don't need that one anymore. Frost texture, compile, right, and I'll use that frost texture here like this. That also should be 40 by 40. Let's align this properly now. Okay, it seems good enough to me. Let's see how it looks in our game. Alright, so this is how it looks in our game, and yeah, now I need to access those text and update them accordingly. So for example, if I consume fire, then I need to reduce the fire element count, and if I collect fire elements, maybe like oil cans in the world, so I should add it to that text. Okay, so yeah, I'll go here and this is the text. Can I add some outline to this one because it doesn't look clear. Right, let's see how it looks. Okay, now we can clearly read them. Maybe we should do the same to the, no, that already have a red outline for their account. Right, so now I need a way to need some methods to access these text elements. I'll name them text count and create a custom event called update count. That should be a variable, otherwise I can't access it here. Get text count and set text let's define this one as an integer, the input. like this, integer count. All right, okay, and let's do something extra. So if the count is larger than 0, set opacity. So if the what I'm going to do is, if the count is 0, then it should be partially visible, so it's like disabled. And if the count is larger than 0, that means there are this type of element, so it should be fully visible. So let's put some dummy values here in the HUD. Do we have a begin play? No. Right, so let's use this method, event construct. This should be widget. Can I rename this one? I'll call them element fire, and this one element poison, and this one element frost. Right, now let's get element fire and update count. For the fire I'll put 5, and for the frost I'll put 0. Oh, what about the second one, poison? Update count, I'll put 12, 20, and let's see how it looks. Yeah, as you can see in the frost, it's kind of different. So I think 0.5 is not good enough. Let's try 0.2. Still it is quite visible. Right, the issue is this. I should set the visibility of this texture. Let's see if it is working now. Right, now you can see the frost element is a little bit grayed out, but it is a little bit harsh, I think. Let's try 0.4. Yeah, this is much better. Alright, so this is the HUD for the elements that I have in my inventory, and this is I'm going to stop at this point for today, and from the next episode I'm going to look into how to update these values and how to link these element counters or the inventory counters into my actual arrow firing system and the rest of the gameplay. And thank you for watching, I'll upload the source code update into my Patreon page. And if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of my Patreon club right here. Link would be in the description below, patreon.com/codelikeme. And I uploaded a project file update yesterday, and it is also available here. And thank you for watching. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.